Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Consumer Shorthand classes. Get ready. 5 seconds. The role of the university. I shall first deal with the problem of education and employment. I believe that the present system of university education, both in its content and in its methods, does not give any special training for employment except for white collar jobs. The number of white collar jobs, especially of a non professional or non technical character, is limited. One has to make it clear to the university entering student community that the demand of white collar employment is becoming less. They should not therefore waste their time and money in getting university education. Even white collar jobs should be made more easily available to young men and women who have completed their secondary education. There should be a much greater change of course at the university and college levels, which should be employment oriented character. Finally, university students must be given opportunity to do some practical work, manual or otherwise. When they finish their education, they will not just become seekers of jobs but start new economic activities on their own. If these suggestions are carried out, the prospects of rising unemployment among graduates will diminish, if not disappear altogether. Meanwhile, of course, urgent steps are necessary for dealing with the backlog of the graduate unemployed. The second question on which I want to say a few words is the vexed problem of student unrest. This is not just an Indian phenomenon, but of the entire world. They find that our professions rarely coincide with our actual way of life and work. They find us out of date in our knowledge, ideas, and social attitudes. This is a conflict between generations where the young stand for participation in both decision making and implementation. Speeches on discipline are no solution. What is required is understanding on the part of the old of the desires and values of the young. It is only friendship and affection that can bring about enduring student discipline. More attention needs to be paid to the physical problems of student welfare and education, such as textbooks, libraries, and hostels. It is also necessary to provide more opportunities for student teacher communications and dialogues. Finally, I would like to say something about academic standards. I know that our academic standards are undergoing changes because of increasing numbers, changes in the media of instruction, and inadequate educational facilities. Our teaching methods have to change with the lecture system by seminars and tutorials. More rapid progress has to be made in the production of high quality textbooks. The examination system has to be reformed. The evaluation must find a place for internal assessment. Our graduates constitute the bulk of what we may call the elite in our society. And it is this elite class that has to inspire the masses of our people with the sentiments of a common nationality. They cannot do if they are themselves divided in their minds and hearts by caste, communal, religious, regional, and linguistic barriers. Those in charge of our universities do a great deal by instituting among their graduates a sense of Indian culture, unity, and national integration. Similarly, it is at the university stage that we can cultivate the sentiments of respect for human dignity. I wish you all success, my young friends who have graduated from this university in your future career. Dear Sir, I wish to make a few suggestions regarding examination reforms which, if adopted, will rectify the present defects and malpractices in examinations. The students shall be allowed to bring into the examination hall as many books as they desire. They must be allowed to go through their books while they prepare their essays in answering the questions. The questions have to be set in such a way which will give them a clear picture of the understanding capacity of the examinee in the subject.